Hey y'all, so it is August 18th. Um, it is after 12 midnight, so it is technically the 18th, 2022. I'm going to release this word that the Holy Spirit gave me earlier this afternoon, and then this evening. It's going to be quick, and I will not be reading all of the scriptures he gave me, but I will reference them and feel free to read them on your own time. So the first one is going to be coming from Job chapter 42, which is the final chapter in the book of Job. And if you're not familiar with it, it's the chapter where the Lord blesses Job with all that he had lost, but he blessed him with even more in his latter years, and he restored, all things to Job. So, and he received double portions. So I will start with what the Holy Spirit gave me. Earlier, he spoke about there being peace. It's going to be peace within the connections that you have with people in your life. Those relationships that he is restoring, those will be, peaceful, and as well as there'll be joy, celebrations. He continued to relate to me, return. The things are being returned. It's like a return on an investment of up to 100%. So it's like you're getting everything that you prayed for and more. Like the Lord is going to surprise you with more, and that's the God that we serve. He surprises us. He tells us bits and pieces of what's to come, but he doesn't reveal everything. And that is also tied to this word. But let me finish this. He also basically said again how the time has been sped up, and due to the connection that you have continued to have with him, and you've continued to build a strong, intimate relationship with him, and decided to partner with him. These blessings that are coming unexpected are tied to that. Like that's your reward for being so obedient to him and following him. Like when you could have strayed away and went a whole nother direction, you chose to continue to partner with the Lord. You believed in the fact that he's a just God. He's amazing, and that he wouldn't fail you. You believed in that no matter how hard it got, no matter those that told you God's never gonna do this for you, the same way Job's wife told him. So you just stuck in there and you held your faith and continued to trust in him. So again, that came from Job 42. So when you get a chance, read that. So also he had basically been letting me know that there will be people that quote unquote that are your so-called friends, your family, those people close to you. You're going to start seeing some of them drop off, and you're not doing anything to them. You're not doing anything but being the person God has led you to be. And it's disturbing their spirits. It is disturbing that evil spirit that the enemy has tied to them, and the enemy is using them. Why? Because they too could have partnered with God, and they could be receiving the blessings and the overflow that you're about to walk into. But they chose to walk on a whole different path of darkness. You chose light. They chose darkness, and that's what they're going to have to deal with. And the Lord will be working on them as well. So, they also have received visions, dreams, and so to say, of, what's to come for you. So, be aware of those things and be mindful of the people that you are sharing information with. We know what the Lord is doing in your life. We know where He's taking you, but you have to be mindful that you don't have to disclose that information to everyone. And it doesn't matter if it's your mother, your sister, your friend, whoever. The Lord has not told you to disclose that information with them. You don't disclose the information with them unless He leads you to do so. So, he basically said that, yeah, they'll be dropping off one by one. Like, you're not even going to be doing anything to these people, and they just going to try to go MIA on you. These are people that have, like, picked up the phone, called you. You're not going to be hearing from them, and don't you worry, don't you sweat, don't you try to call them and say, hey, did I do anything? This is a part of the plan. It had to be done. You knew it was going to be somebody, you just didn't know it was going to be people you least expected. The same way the Lord would use anyone, the enemy will too. So be mindful of all of that and pay attention to that. So, and that ties in with the word that I said the other day. You got to protect your peace. They're going to be trying to get you to come out of character, to, feel that misery like them, but you can't, because you know what God promised you. You know what's on the other side. You know that you're walking into this thing. You're literally walking in your breakthrough now. Like, it's happening right now. So also, he basically pointed out, like, the season is even changing. It's been changed. Like, even outside, the weather is like, the wind is blowing. The Lord is moving. Like, moving. Fall isn't until next month, but He is moving. So, he gave me Proverbs chapter 1, verse 33. And it says, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear or harm. Again, there's that word peace. The Lord is doing it. He's bringing it. You're going to see peace. Where there was turmoil and all these other things, you are associated with peace. The Lord is giving you His peace. You're receiving it. So, he also gave me Proverbs chapter 2, and I'm going to try to read all of this. And it says, my child, listen to what I say and treasure my commands. Tune your ears to wisdom and concentrate on understanding. Cry out for insight and ask for understanding. Search for them as you would for silver. Seek them like hidden treasures. Then you will understand what it means to fear the Lord. And you will gain knowledge of God. You will gain knowledge of God, for the Lord grants wisdom. For His mouth come knowledge and understanding. He grants a treasure of common sense to the honest. He is a shield to those who walk with integrity. He guards the paths of the just and protects those who are faithful to Him. Then you will understand what is right, just, and fair, and you will find that right way to go. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will fill you with joy. There's joy again. Wise choices will watch over you. Understanding will keep you safe. Wisdom will save you from evil people, from those whose words are twisted. Those haters with their twisted words. Ugh. Double-mindedness. These men turn from the right way to walk down dark paths. They take pleasure in doing wrong, and they enjoy the twisted ways of evil. Their actions are crooked, and their ways are wrong. Wisdom will save you from the immoral women. From the seductive words of the promiscuous woman, she has abandoned her husband and ignores the covenant she made before God. Entering her house leads to death. It is the road to the grave. The man who visits her is doomed. he will never reach the paths of life. So follow the steps of the good and stay on the paths of the righteous, for only the godly will live in the land. And that's you. And those with integrity will remain in it, but the wicked will be removed from the land, and the treacherous will be uprooted. Honey, God is doing a thing. It's a real thing. It is happening. It is happening. Yes. So also, he was just saying, like, how we are to trust in the Lord. And I know we may get upset sometimes when it's not looking the way that we think it should look, but we got to understand that, like I said earlier, God tells us things. However, he's not going to reveal everything to us, and he does not have to. His way of thinking is above ours. And if he was to tell us every single thing that he was going to do, we wouldn't believe in him. We wouldn't trust in him. No, that's all a part of his plan. That's just how he is. It's a part of him. It's a part of him. And I love being surprised by him. I love it. I love expecting the unexpected. I love it. So, what else? I'm trying to hurry up. It's 11 minutes. And I have to be at work in the morning. Oh, yes. And this evening, he basically said that, you need to continue to partner with him. Once we receive all of, what the Lord is blessing us with, we are to continue to stay in his presence. Remember him, remember him, remember him. Continue to partner with him. And he said, he'll give you all that you need. You don't have to search anywhere. You don't have to search on YouTube. You don't have to search through your contacts to see if you could call someone to, that's not needed. Because when you partner with the Lord, he's going to take care of it all. He's going to continue to take care of it all. And he said he will show you. He's going to show you. He's going to show you. It is harvest time. You are reaping all of it. You're reaping all of it. So be ready. He's releasing it. It's happening now. It's happening now. Don't go sharing everything with the people that are not for you. They don't need to know your next steps. They don't need to know anything. Nope. Because the Lord, in due time, will allow you to reveal things. And guess what? They got front row seats. They already watching you. They already know. He done gave them visions to them. I'm doing this for my people, is what the Lord has told them. So, you don't have to go blabbing everything right now. You don't. You do not. Just be ready, be expectant, and just know that he's moving, he's doing it, and you're going to have to learn to tune them people out. You can't keep showing up at the places you were showing up at, because God needs you to show up for him. You got to be ready. You got to be in position, because things are changing very, very quickly. Very quickly. So you ain't got time to be wondering why you ain't heard from so-and-so. No, honey. They got a whiff of what the Lord about to do for you. They heard it too. They got a whiff of it. They heard. And they know they can't stop it. They know it's nothing they can do to stop it. There's no one above him. There's no one above him. So, that's all I have for tonight. And he gave me some more later this evening, but I'm sure I'll be coming back to release more of that. So have an amazing night. Sleep well. Say your prayers. Stay connected with him. And I will talk to you all soon. Good night.